How is it affected by sort of the up and downs that you guys play?
I guess my thing is I go in and go as hard as I can for the short stretch that I'm in, and then I'm hoping that my conditioning will continue to get better so that I can play more extended minutes if the coach feels that that's the right thing to do. But I really just try and get on the floor and go as hard as I can for as long as I can, which sometimes is only a minute or two, and sometimes it'll be a little bit longer than that. It has been in the past, so yeah, it's just something I need to keep working on so I can keep up with the fast-paced game. And he's obviously not going to change the style of offense or anything like that we're running just for me, so I know it's my responsibility to run the floor and stuff like that. So, and if I can't, that's when I get yanked out. So.
Anybody else for Siobhan?
Seton Hall was obviously the biggest game that you guys have played this year, and I'm just wondering what your reaction was when you found out that you were going to be a starting lineup, and then the ovation that you got from the crowd when your name was called.
Yeah, it was a really cool feeling. I tried not to let it get to my head or anything like that. It didn't really get to my head. I got really hyped up, seeing my name on the board and stuff when we were going through pregame. That's the only way I can describe it, I guess. Just like really hyped up. I guess just excited. I was ready to get after it. So.
This is a dry erase board in the locker room that
Yeah.
you saw your name on?
Yeah. They have they'll write like the players, their numbers, their names and stuff on the board, and then it'll have who's guarding them written right up next to them. So we don't get to see that until a couple minutes before tip off. So kind of unveiled it, and I just sort of no, I didn't. No, I would have if I could have, but no, I didn't.
Coach had mentioned the other day that I don't know how serious he was, because last night he said he didn't really think it was an option, but he had mentioned at one point they'd like to get you another year. Is that something that you guys ever talked about? Is it something
No, they haven't talked to me about that, but that would be great. That's something that I've wished pretty much constantly that I could have more time here, but that's something I guess we'll have to wait and see about. I don't know anything about that, so.
Assuming that you don't have more time here and that this is your last season, do you foresee yourself continuing to play basketball?
Yeah, if I can, if I have the opportunity to, then absolutely. I love to keep playing. So.
Do you have like a short list of teams that you would play for? I mean, would you go overseas and play?
Yeah, I would go overseas. If I could, yeah, I would love to go overseas. I'd love to stay here too, but that's a whole different story, I guess. So.
How much did you learn from a guy like Hamilton last year? A guy that is playing overseas now.
I learned a lot from everyone I played with last year. I came in with no kind of game whatsoever, so those were the guys that I came in looking up to and trying to take little bits and pieces of their game and put it into mine. So yeah, I owe a lot to those guys, definitely.
We talked before the season about the whole Tuba persona and how you've tried to distance yourself from that, and so as far as you want people to see you as a basketball player, how much is that? I mean, part of that is kind of your charm. It's it's the tuba player, but also part of it is just sort of, hey, you want to be thought of as a basketball player. I mean,
Yeah.
what's the interplay like that for you? I mean, do you embrace that? Is that something you'd like to change?
Yeah, I mean, it's happening, right? So I need to embrace it. I don't think it's something that's going to go away. There's always going to be people that are excited about that aspect of my background, I guess. So, it could definitely be worse, right? I mean, there's worse things than being called Tuba, I would say. So, yeah, I'm embracing it. I'm embracing it. We'll say that.
Cool. Thanks.
Are there any